Good evening, Prepper Dad here. Welcome to the homestead. Just out on the deck doing some watering down in the garden. It's another hot British Columbia day. We are blessed to be in one of the few portions of the province where the wildfire hazard is still either low or very low. So things could definitely be a lot worse here, but it was a scorcher today, and so I'm out getting the watering in now, so take advantage of the cooler weather here at night. So why do we prep? Question that comes up quite often. For our family, as homesteaders and farmers, prepping just seems to come naturally to the lifestyle that we live. Farmers are always prepping. We are prepping for winter, we're prepping for harvest, we're prepping for breeding season, we're prepping for planting. You name it, whatever the season is, we're prepping for it because it's what we do. So the step to becoming actual preppers really wasn't that difficult for us. It was actually quite easy. It was something we were really already doing. And so we just decided to exert a little bit more effort into it. And I mean a little bit. We're already prepping all the time anyways. So a few of the things that we plan on tackling kind of on this channel here. Prepping with kids is a topic that I hear a lot of. People ask questions like, how do you prep with kids? Why would you even bother prepping if you have kids? That is one of the craziest questions I've ever heard. So we'll go over that. We'll talk about some of the things that we do in order to prep. We'll go over some techniques, some things that we're doing. We'll maybe do a pantry tour at some time. We'll have a look at the harvest that we've got coming up this year. We do have another channel, the Faith, Heart, and Homestead, and I encourage you to go and have a look at that channel. That one is more geared towards just general farming and family life kind of thing. So if you're interested in that, by all means go and check that one out. This channel here is going to be more geared towards the prepper. So I was having a discussion the other day, well, more like a month ago, with a coworker. And the question he had for me with regards to prepping is, why prep? The statement he made to me was, have you seen how much groceries there are in the grocery store? How could that ever run out? Was his question to me. And so I started listing off all of the reasons it could run out, all of the ways it could run out, and really some of the ways we have seen some things run out, getting into the supply chain and the logistical challenges of delivering groceries into northern BC. So, quite honestly, there's a lot of people out there with that view that the supply chain is established and it's safe and there's no way that it could ever fail. It's too big to fail. I've heard the same with our economic structure that we have, that the world economy is too large to fail, or the North American economy is too large to fail. And I really feel that people who put those beliefs forward are fooling themselves, maybe naive, or simply just putting their heads in the sand and just hoping that it doesn't happen because they're so ill prepared. We are trying to be, as much as we can, masters of our own destiny here. Obviously, there's things that are out of your control, and we'll touch on some of those situations where you're not going to have a lot of control, even as a prepper. But any amount of control you can exert on a situation is better than no control. So we'll cover some of those situations and as well. So I've probably rambled on as long as I think I can here. Maybe in the next video I'll have maybe some material prepped, and we'll come up with a topic. I think one of the ones that's going to be one of the first ones we do is we're going to talk about prepping with kids. We'll go through the bug out bags that we have put together for the kids. We have a 6-year-old, 12-year-old, 15-year-old. We have a 20-year-old who's disabled, and we have a 5.5-month-old baby. So each of those children present their own challenges when coming up with their bug out bags. And really, when we talk about a bug out bag, we're not going to be pushing through the bush, escaping into the wilderness, that type of thing. I think people who visualize that as their bug out are either watching too many movies, or maybe they just live in a place where it's really unsettled and they live in a city, and that may actually be their only option down there is to head for the wilderness and get out of the city. So anyways, we will go over that. We'll talk about strategic relocation. We'll talk about some of the challenges of prepping in the north and how you can prepare for the seasonal challenges that we face up here. And we'll try to link this together with our other web YouTube channel, The Faith, Heart, and Homestead, where we talk a lot about what we're doing on the farm, the livestock, the gardens, and just some goofy stuff with the kids as well. We try to have a lot of fun here. So anyways, I guess that's about it. So as I say on the other channel, God bless you from the homestead, and we hope to see you on this channel more often. Give us a like and subscribe to the channel. Hopefully we'll see a video up every 1 or 2 weeks, and hopefully the content is interesting and helpful to the situation that you're living in. So again, God bless you from the homestead, and have a good night.